Yo, me OGDuffy, hope you're all well and good. Today's video, I bring you a gift from one of you great people. I'm holding it up this way so you don't see my address. We'll open that together. I have no idea what that is. I've got myself some CEX pickups. We've got some proper 8-bit stuff going on in here. Some 32-bit stuff and some PS3 maybe. Oh, yes indeed. But of course, before we get into all that, what time is it, people? Oh, yes. It's beer o'clock. For the purpose of the video, I have purchased some special beers just for today, because we're going to give a couple of them games I've picked up a bit of a play. But we're going to kick things off with an Estrella Galicia Cerveza Lager, 4.7%. It's Spanish, it's cold, it's wet, it's lager. The general theme of today's video is going to be a few beers, showing you what I've picked up, showing you that gift, and then a bit of gameplay too. Oh yes, but first let's get this beer cracked open. It's an Estrella Galicia. It's Spanish. I have had this before. I think I had this on one of my vlogs where I was in central London, and yeah, it was a very nice beer, but it was on draft there. Got these, they were on offer. There was 3 big bottles, I think, for however much. Grab a glass. Xbox glass, it is, people. So, we're going to pour this up. Because remember, it's always good to stay hydrated, people. And then, we are going to... Oh, mate, look at the head on that. I'm going to let that settle. Let's get this gift opened first. And then, while that settles. And then we'll get that liquid refreshment down my neck. A gift from one of you great people. Now it says on the front here, I will show you, note behind label. So I must be very careful with my old blade here. I'm guessing by the size of it, it feels that's probably a DVD type size case. I think we're going to go in and have a go at cutting this label out first. So give me a second. Let's get the note enclosed. I'm taking my time here. Be careful, children. Don't play with sharp knives. Get your parents to do it. I should get Mrs. OG out here, really. She's a bit more sensible than me. Anyway, oh, there's a note. There is a note. We've got the note, guys. Right, let's read the note first. Oh, mate. Okay, put that down that way. Right, okay, here we go. All right. To Rob. Oh, I've just seen a word that I love the sound of. To Rob, happy to help you add another blue spine to your Wii U shelf. Keep the videos coming, mate, and keep growing this great community you've built. Oh, yes, all the best. And that is Fat Zangief, who's also a member over on the OGDuffy Discord. So Fat Zangief, thank you very, very much indeed, my friend. It's a Wii U title. What's not to love then? Let's get this cracked open. Packed very well, Fat Zangief, I have to say, my friend. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to take that off. Because that's why I just... And you've got very nice, neat handwriting, I have to say, sir. Yes, indeed. So another one off that Wii U shelf. I've got some great pickups to show you guys as well from CEX, of all places. I'm getting excited with this blade. I should get Mrs. OG on the blade. Oh dear. I'm there. I'll tell you what, my mate Al, who appears in my vlogs every now and then, Christmas and birthdays is a nightmare because we wrap each other's presents and he uses so much sellotape, he doesn't like me getting into anything. He enjoys that more than he does giving the gift, I think, watching me struggle. Anyway, we are there. Right. Oh. It is a blue spine. I can see the blue spine. Oh, bit of the packaging fell down there. Right, okay. This is one I haven't got. Oh, complete as well. Oh, look, he even put a bit of packaging inside it to stop the disc falling out. Do you know what? I've never thought to do that. What a simple, clever idea. Fat Zangief, mate. You've sorted that one out. Right, okay. Enough. It is that. It is a Skylanders game. This one is Swap Force. Now, I think for the Wii U, I'm not sure if there's 4 or 5 Skylanders games. I've now got another one off that list. So thank you very much, Fat Zangief. I really appreciate it. Disc, manuals, bump, what's not to love? We'll get that added to the shelf. But beforehand, sir, I've been chatting far too much, and I must have a beer for you. Before I do my therapy session of adding a blue spine to that shelf, the beer has cleared itself. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it's the way I was stacking the beer in the fridge. I've gone a lot slower now. But Fat Zangief, this beer, my friend, is for you. And you can't go wrong with a nice drop of Spanish lager. Oh no. So, Fat Zangief, cheers very much. We'll get that blue spine added now. Oh. First beer of the day. Can't beat it. Anyway, let's get that blue spine added and see how the collection's looking. The Wii collection is beginning to encroach over here. Look, I've had to add one over there, which is a good sign when it spreads like that, because it shows we're getting there. So anyway, S for Skylanders. So I'm going to have to move Super Mario over one to make room so he can go and join his colleagues there in his Super Smash Brothers. So anyway, here we go. Skylanders Swap Force. Going to add that now. So S for Skylanders. So we've got Superchargers. That comes next. So get that slotted in. So that is going to live next to Skylanders Superchargers and the Smurfs number 2. Yes, with a CEX sticker I have yet to remove, guys. Anyway, in you go. Bosh. That is quality. Thank you very much, Fat Zangief. I can't thank you enough. Another one off the list. We find ourselves over by the PS3 games, which means only one thing. Or two things in this example. I'm adding another 2 PS3 games to the collection, and do stick around to the end because we'll be giving some of these titles a bit of a play out today. Oh yes. Anyway, the first one. Now those that watched the video, I think it was last Friday, where I went in and did a CEX challenge for PS3, cheap titles, I spotted this. But as I said, it was a sports title, and as part of the challenge I couldn't do sports titles. But I'll tell you what, it's called Top Spin 3, right? I love Virtua Tennis, and I've played loads of the Virtua Tennis games, and I really, really enjoy them. Now, graphically, this looks pretty good. I have no idea how it plays, none at all. But for £1, right, I keep banging on must-have games, and that I've yet to play, but I'm holding out, and I've got good ideas behind it. I'm hoping it's as good as Virtua Tennis. If so, I reckon I'll get a few good hours out of that one. But the next PS3 title, a little bit more expensive, people. I have also mentioned this game in the past. I think I spotted it on a shelf, and a few of you dropped some comments about it, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet and get in early on this one. Rightly or wrongly. Maybe I've jumped in too late and it's going to plummet in price, or maybe it's going to keep going up. Anyway, it is Special Ops The Line. Now, make no secret of it there, I paid £20 for that game. Now, the reason this has shot up in value in recent times is because it has been removed off the digital store platforms. So, I'm guessing, or more hoping, that this title goes in one direction and becomes a future collectible because it isn't available digitally. I could be wrong, I could be right, but not just that. A lot of you guys also said it is a really, really good title. So I'll be honest though, that sort of game, right, where it's, you know, just sort of your Modern Warfares and all that, I know that's COD, that's different. But these sort of shoot 'em up games or FPS army games, they don't usually go for that sort of money. So I'm guessing or hoping that that is a decent game. We might even give it a play today, people. Oh, yes. Anyway, that's the PS3 titles out of the way. Let's see what other goodness I got. We find ourselves over by the Sega Mega Drive games, but beneath these are the Master System titles. Okay. I bought a Master System title. I think the Master System was great. I mean, it was brought out really to sort of rival the NES. I think graphically, the Master System was better than the NES. But I think gameplay and in terms of sort of game stability and stuff, I think the NES took it. So, you know, each had their positives and each had their negatives. But we find ourselves over by the Sega Mega Drive games, but beneath these are the Master System titles. Okay. I bought a Master System title. I think the Master System was great. I mean, it was brought out really to sort of rival the NES. I think graphically, the Master System was better than the NES. But I think gameplay and in terms of sort of game stability and stuff, I think the NES took it. So, you know, each had their positives and each had their negatives. But I saw this and it was a £5 and I didn't own it. But look at the quality of it. Transbot, right? £5 with manual. Now the condition of that is really, really good, okay? And for a £5, I wasn't going to leave that sitting there. But look, it even has the Sega tab still there, the sticker. So we're going to crack inside because it said with manual, right? Now first off, obviously with the cartridges, you get edge wear quite often on there. But as you can see, that's mint, mate. That's really, really tasty condition. There's no edge wear on that sticker label at all. So I am well chuffed with that. And then you got the manual. Now the manual there is really good in condition. As you know, they're sort of more papery, wouldn't they? So they don't last up as well as some of the others. But that is pretty good condition. But the more eagle-eyed and observant there will notice there's a bit of a flash of colour behind. So I got a little bit excited because, hey, I do at little things, you know. It's the little things, you know. But anyway, here, look. It's only a colour catalogue that come in the box as well. So let's have a quick look at this. This looks really good condition as well, like the poster. Oh, it's the day that just keeps giving, people. Honestly, this is magic condition. And that £5, honestly, absolute £5. So it's probably not picking it up brilliantly, but that's sort of the catalogue poster. So that's the peripherals. And they're the games there. So many iconic titles. And look this side. Look at the games. Look at that. I'm sniffing it, expecting it to smell aged, but it doesn't. It's obviously come from a very good home. And I would say whoever had that game or owned it, or the owners over the time, they probably never even had that out of the box. So that was a nice little bonus. So that Transbot there, right? Cartridge, great condition. Manual, great condition. And that is a little bonus, all for a £5. Happy days, innit? Exodus. Now, I did a live stream the other day, just off the cuff, didn't plan it, and they jumped on in and said, you've got to get it, you've got to get it, got to get it. And I said, is that the one that used to make him fart and burp and all that sort of stuff? Because I do remember that. But anyway, look at that, 12 quid. Now, as you can see, the condition of that is really, really tasty. It's very nice. Inside, the gubbins, again, like new. The manual, the little sheet there, which gives you shortcuts for your controls. GT Interactive. And the manual, like I say, the manual is... It's like new, isn't it? 2 discs on that one. Okay, 2-disc game. And I'll be honest... Will that be getting a play tonight? I think it might, you know. Let's check the condition of the discs on that one. Right, I would say whoever had this probably never played it looking at that. It's that shiny black disc that we come to know so well from the PS1. So all in all, they were my total pickups. I have to say, I'm very pleased with them. Amazing pickups there, I thought. I'll be honest, I went into CEX on a complete spur of the moment. It's my brother's birthday and he collects sort of PSP, UMD videos for his Sony, you know. So I popped in there to see what they had to add to the ones I picked up for him previously. And I had a look for myself, of course, because it would be rude not to. Oh, yes. And I'm so glad I did. But, I mean, all in all, what a day, eh? I mean, I've had that Skylanders come through. I'm just finding it on the shelf. There it is. Look at that. Another one off the Wii U, thanks to Fat Zangief. And then, of course, the games I picked up. Top Spin, £3 a pound. I'm holding out high hopes for that. I think it's going to be decent. Hope so. This one, Special Ops The Line, or Special Ops The Line, we call it Special Ops. I'm not looking forward to it, but I think I'm going to be pleasantly surprised because a lot of you guys have said it's a very good game indeed. But again, I mean, that for a £5, that was just absolutely amazing price. And as well, the guy in the CEX, he's a lovely fellow. He's Nottingham Forest supporter, and obviously I'm down here in the south, and he's from Nottingham. And he said he got it out the window for me. He looked at it and he went, "Funny, isn't it? Them little pictures they put on them." Because obviously it was a bit before his time. I said, "Yeah, they all come like that, the original sort of Master System games." Yeah, he said, "Yeah, very simplistic." I said, "Yeah, it was. Yeah." So £5, I'll be honest, I'm so happy with that. And of course, oh yes, Galaxy Live Music. Kelsey, you made me do it, and there it is. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. So I'll be honest, I'm pleased with the condition of that as well. And at 12 quid, I think that was pretty good going. Now, in terms of the way my collection's going, I'm thinking of maybe sort of niching down a bit more. And I want to get that done. Of course I do. I'll get the Wii U finished. But I think I might start picking up a few more PS1 titles, you know, because it is such a good system. And there's still some really nice condition bits out there. But anyway, let's get this beer down us. Obviously for Fat Zangief and, of course, Kelsey there, putting me through this. But I've got it at last. And then we'll give some a play, shall we? I figure, why not? What shall I play first? I'll surprise you. Anyway, cheers, Fat Zangief. Really appreciate that, buddy. Top man. Okay, I couldn't show you much at the beginning because of music, so it was would have got copyright strike. But yeah. Looking at it so far, I've just started. I've got into a friendly. I'm a male versus a female because hey, equal rights and all that. It's just a test game. This isn't career mode. I looked at it. It's got career mode and stuff like that. So right, okay. Let's have a look here. Right. Oh, that was nice and easy. Yeah, so I've got it on like a little arcade test play, just to have a little play with it, see how I feel with it, you know. Right, so initial thoughts, how does it play? I'll be honest, it's not dissimilar to the later Virtua Tennis games. Am I enjoying it? Yes, I think I will be playing this, and I'll be playing this in career mode and seeing how that all works out. There's lots of modes, like I say, there was tennis school and all sorts. God, this is some rally, isn't it? I'm just using, let's try a different button for a different type of shot. Let's try that one. Let's try that one now. Well, hey, nice and high. Oh, ow. Well, hey. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a good game. Sharapova. I know at one point they moaned about her tennis playing because they said that noise she makes every time she hits the ball. The other opponents, you say, put them off. She likes to scream. Ah. Oof, that was a good one, Maria. Thank you. Oh, got it past me. It was a scream. It put me off. Top Spin 3. As you saw there, I just had a quick play with it. As I'm pointing out, the career mode on that is just going to take me for hours, isn't it? It's enjoyable. It doesn't play dissimilar to Virtua Tennis, so I'm pleased about that because I love Virtua Tennis. But I keep banging on, and this is the point I'm making. £1 for that. Now that is going to give me hours and hours and hours of entertainment. When Wimbledon comes round, I'll be out here, a few cold beers, bashing the balls. Top Spin 3, it's a winner for me. Okay, Spec Ops behind the line, or the line. It's thrown me straight into the game. I'm in a helicopter and I'm on a minigun. Literally, this is the start of the game. It's introducing it. So you are thrown straight into the action. Oh, I've gone for easy difficulty. Because you know me, I always say, just play the game and enjoy it. Don't give yourself too much stress. But I know there's some of you guys, especially over on the Discord that I run, the OGDuffy Discord, quite a few of them are trophy collectors. So they play the games to get as many trophies as they can, so they have to unlock as many of the things as possible. Just got into it now. It's just started the thing. It wasn't America after all. It's Dubai. Dubai's been hit by a load of the sandstorms. This is one of those. It's sort of teaching you as you go. Yeah, we know the score and all these sort of games. Into the action now, people. Been ambushed by these guys, so we're heading to Dubai. The story's unfolding as we go and finding intel and stuff like that. We're on a rescue mission. Tell you what, they're quite intense, these battle scenes. The story's unfolding as we go. Like I say, I've got it on easy settings. I think if I had it any harder than this, I bet I could be in trouble. I've got to try and slip round to get past him. Jeez.
Target down. This way.
Whew, I'm tempted to blow that up, you know. Go on, Rob, shoot it. Oh, it's not blowing up. Oh, yes it did. Special Ops The Line. I have to say, that is rather good. I know I've only just scratched the surface of it, and I've only just sort of completed the sort of the training missions that's introducing you to it. But I'm liking the flow of the game. It's not too straight in the action. It's got the balance just right of making it a tutorial and introducing you to the game and everything else. So, yeah, because some of them really overdo it, don't they? Now jump through the hoop, now do this, now do that. But that, very nice balance. Right, for £20, I'm hoping it's going to become a future collectible. I've taken a bit of a gamble on that. The price has gone up just recent because, like I say, the removal off the digital stores, but we shall see with that one. But I'll tell you what, I'm not finished with it. I will be going back to that. So all in all, so far, so good. I'm going to call that it for an evening. So the Line was rather good. Now, I've got this other beer going on here, okay? Innis and Gun. Very apt. 660ml bottle, that. It's 4.6%. It's, I think, is it? I'm sure this is brewed in Scotland. I'm sure it's Scotland somewhere. Yeah, crafted in Scotland, brewed with golden oats. Right, anyway, let's give this a try. Rock and roll. Got something a little bit different going on in that. And not in a bad way. Yeah, quite impressed with that one. Innis and Gun. Very nice too. Now, you know what time it is, guys? We're going to put on Abe's Odyssey. And we're going to save Transbot for another day. But I think, Abe, it's time we went farting and burping together, my friend. Let's go. So, Galaxy Live music. Oh, yes. Kelsey, this is for you. You've waited long enough, as plenty of others have waited for their games too. Should get around to them all, isn't it? Too many games, not enough time. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. And,
It's got hand branded on Moon's odd face. This hero may free the Modakin grace.
with skin of blue and spirit guides too. Only he can save our bones from brew.
But shall he fall to plug and yoke?
Broken nation,
Be
doomed to croak. I do remember it's got rave reviews when it came out back in the day, didn't it? It was a very popular game. Right, keep pressing that button, I'll just keep jumping. Right, yeah, graphically, pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Oh, right, okay. Stand here. Stand on top of the arrow and press down. Oh, I see. We're going down. We're in the mine. to roll, first crouch, pressing down, and then roll left. Alright, oh, I see. Okay, you've got to roll with it. Right, we can't get through that. That's what we've got to do. Hoist here, press stand here. Okay. Oh, what's that one? Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Go on then, mate. Through you go. Off he goes. Well, hey, I've rescued 2 now. I think that deserves a fart. Hey, that concludes this video. Now, them games there, I haven't played Transbot. I will play that on a separate video or one of my weekly vlogs or something. Abe's Odyssey, thoroughly enjoyable game. Special Ops Behind Enemy Lines was great. And, of course, Top Spin 3, I thoroughly enjoyed. Now, a question for you guys. Top Spin 3, I'm happy with that. So, you know, Top Spin 3, Virtual Tennis, very similar moulds, actually. Abe's Odyssey, I'm going to get into it, but you have to invest a bit more time in that. There's a lot of commands to learn and stuff like that. But when you get there, I figure it's really going to be worth it. And then, of course, we got Special Ops Behind Lines, or Lines, The Lines. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Do you think it's going to continue to go up in price, or do you think it's going to level out, or do you think it's going to come down? It's overhyped because of the you know, coming off the store and all that. Oh, anyway, what do you think of them pickups in general and that Transbot for a £5? Well, happy with that. Anyway, Fat Zangief, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. And I will see you all on the next one. This beardo is for Fat Zangief. Top man. See you soon, people.